Madden is Madden. So I'm playing Madden 1920 roster. I'll show you. I'll do my favorite team. The Steelers. My friend picked that for some reason. So Texans. Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson, Lamar Miller. Wide receivers: DeAndre Hopkins, Kenny Stills, Will Fuller, Kiki QT, Darren Fells. Yeah, you know all the positions. So this is like our roster. I don't really know how to explain it. If y'all want me to do, here's the best players. Sorry, my little brother. So for the best, you have George Kittle, Patrick Mahomes, Khalil Mack, and Bobby Wagner, and Aaron Donald are all the 99s. For all the 98s, there's only a couple. Von Miller, JJ Watt on my team. Julio Jones, and then David. Yeah, I don't know. So the best QB is Patrick Mahomes, then Tom Brady, then Russell Wilson, then Aaron Rodgers, then Drew Brees. Now my QBs all the way down here. So yeah, the Bengals. Yeah. I don't really know what else to show y'all. So I'm just gonna get into a franchise. I'm gonna sim through the entire season and see if my team can make it to the playoffs. If not, I'm just gonna play a regular season. Start a new franchise, use active roster. So my team is an 81 overall, 81 offense, 85 defense. Now I don't have a 99 overall. Practically nobody does, as you can see. Only select few have. Yeah. Tyreek Hill is fast as heck. Yeah. So it's my team. We're gonna keep Bill O'Brien. I'm gonna play the first game of the season, so hopefully it's a good game. Oh, it's against the Patriots? That's messed up. My first game's against the Patriots. I have 59 fullback. I have an F in that. I think my running back is better one than you. I did not mean to do that one. So let's get against our first so here's our division, the AFC South.
Welcome back to Sean Watson. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
By 20! By 20!
Shotgun now for Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Brady going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Texans and Patriots met in the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but it was in pretty dramatic fashion.
How about Deshaun Watson, his 2nd start in the NFL for the Houston Texans? He went toe-to-toe with the master himself, Tom Brady, didn't he? But in the end, you know how it always turns out, right?
Brady did his thing, found Brandon Cooks for a 36-33 win. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now it's Sony Michel with his first NFL carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles and add a little thump to their game.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson able to push his way through. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Johnson. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through him. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with a draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want
to. Carlos Hyde. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a run with Hyde. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Yeah, that was the safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shalik Calhoun in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
Deshaun Watson, that's his first touchdown pass since October 29th of last year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats offense coming out. Yet another Super Bowl run last year that, of course, came up short against the Eagles. But Charles Gronk is back. Tom Brady back. Do they have any magic left in the tank?
Of course they do. They're the New England Patriots. And until further notice, they run the AFC East. They run the AFC. That's just who they are. But in order for them to win a Super Bowl again, to get back there and take it this time, they'll need the continued play of Brady, the continued magic. But on defense, not just winning the money downs. They've got to win first and second down so that the money down tilts in their favor.
Goes underneath here to White. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Brady now on first down. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Brady again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. The Texans making their way out with some renewed optimism, really, in Houston for 2018. But, Charles, it all revolves around one word. It's something they didn't have in 2017. I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter H.
I'm guessing it's not Houston.
No, it's health.
You're exactly right. Great call there, partner, because health is what really doomed their season last year. Remember, they were the #1 defense in the NFL 2 seasons ago. Whitney Merciless, a terrific outside linebacker, hurt very early last year. The face of the franchise, J.J. Watt, hurt very early last year. And who would have thought a rookie quarterback by the name of Deshaun Watson would give them the spark, the optimism they were looking for, and then when he went down, there went the season.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Watson making up for some lost time here in season number 2. He's got the Texans on the move with a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The final shot before half for Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away. Can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Carlos Hyde taking it in. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And,
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The four-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And it'll be a second and long.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's Brady to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. They'll run for it with Hyde. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play.
And it's a touchdown. Deshaun Watson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it is 28-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
11 working well together, but every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. DJ Reader with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
On 2nd down, Hyde. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watson now to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside. And that is going to do it for this. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the red zone now, Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because...
Has my mic been muted the entire time? Swear, bro. I'm sorry if y'all have not been able to hear me. Apparently my mic was muted.
An incomplete pass on first down. That
I
leads
am
to a
so
2nd
sorry
and 10.
about that.
Throwing again is Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
How about that? That's a touchdown.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 16-yard touchdown.
I think I might actually end the stream after this game. Pick it up tomorrow or this weekend.
A really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to be set
What just happened?
right around the 17-yard line. And
I am so confused on why I'm getting such good plays against Patriots. I mean,
is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really
this is like the Texans and the Patriots game this weekend. That was last weekend. But just a lot more scoring for us and not them.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Watson now to throw.
I'm so sorry that y'all have not been able to hear me. That's my mistake.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, on 3rd down, Watson, he dumps it to Hyde. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 3.
How is it for? Okay, I'm going for this.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down.
Okay, that was bad play for me. I should have just taken the field goal.
Incomplete. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule, but if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest.
Dang, how y'all gonna let him get that open? That's his first reception.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I wish you could body slam people and fight people in Madden.
Another first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And that's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And that's incomplete.
Way to go.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on third down.
Goskowski now for the Pats field
I saw if they
try.
fake it again.
From the left hash, this from 46.
Okay, they actually took the points. They actually took the points this time.
A large deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Oh, God.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
I think it's clear that I'm going to win this game.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start
Way
using
to
those
go,
timeouts.
Hyde. You're doing amazing.
Stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A 10th carry for Hyde. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try the air now with Watson. And the hit jarred loose.
Come on, Hawkins, my best wide receivers, please.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he finds Stills, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
What the? Are you kidding me? How is that a fumble? That is so messed up.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to
How the heck is that a fumble?
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to.
Explain to me.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him And able to bring him to the ground.
How
Whitney
is...
Merciless. In there to
I
bring
am
him
generally
down
confused.
for a
How
loss of 7.
is that a fumble?
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I don't think they'd ever take Brady out.
Down. They've had their troubles. Just
I always
this
wonder what happens if Brady gets injured.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
And that's what y'all get.
Hey, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot.
What happened? Hang on. What happened to Kaimi Fairbairn?
As this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Where is Kaimi Fairbairn? Because from my calculations, my kicker is Kaimi Fairbairn. But he is the one kicking. Don't make sense.
Yeah, the Patriots gearing up to go now. They are just obviously
there are
getting
times
shellacked here in this
that
one,
like
Charles.
I think that they put numbers on people.
Game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And a dump off to White. And they take it.
You're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Bill O'Brien, you are acting like they're going to win.
They're thinking the exact
they need
same thing themselves.
39 points in 14 seconds. It's not happening. Sorry to burst y'all's bubble, but it's not happening.
And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10
Y'all might as well
seconds,
just take a knee.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So that'll do it for us.
I'm going to go over the highlights.
Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the
Okay, so the first quarter
right
is 0-0. It's probably not going to be a lot of highlights. So, yeah. Then quarter number 2. Will Fuller for 30 yards. And then Duke Johnson for 38 yards. Yes, this should have been a touchdown in my books. Carlos Hyde for a touchdown. Tom Brady for a 10-yard loss. Deshaun Watson for a touchdown. I didn't think he would actually get the touchdown, but he did. Tom Brady sacked for 37 yards, Deshaun Watson to Darren Fells for 27 yards. Quarter number 4, Deshaun Watson for a 16-yard touchdown. Yes, I thought that was not going to be called a touchdown. Yes, this is one that I very vividly remember. This is probably their best play of the entire game. Yeah, tell me how the hell this is a fumble. Because I'm going to have to put on my double seeing glasses because I can't even begin to see the amount of bullshit coming from you. Sorry that I cussed there. I am sorry, but this play is just really aggravating. Like, tell me how this is a fumble. Sorry that I cuss, but I mean, Tom Brady for 16 yards. Another one of their good plays. They only have like 2 or 3 good plays. Yeah, that's the entire game. Each quarter except quarter number 1, I scored 14 points. So there you have it. The first game of the season, 42 to 3. I'm going to sim through the entire season. I'm gonna sim to the mid-season. See how things turn out there. Only one player has an upgrade. Now you up against the Titans. Sim to mid-season. So I'm gonna mute my mic until the end.